Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold clears. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Cross to the back post. And that has been cleared. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Owen. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that's well seen too. Taken back almost at once. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role.
And it's been given away. Oh, no joy this time. Played towards the front line. And it's Gerrard. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass is just off target.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good foot in there. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Showing great feet there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi is having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo stood his ground strongly. Nagatomo got a long way forward to join the attack. Guardiola. 30 minutes gone. And here's Owen.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Deftly away. Neymar. And Sylvestre. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Gerrard. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that's a key interception. Gerrard. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? Has crossed him. Oh, good effort! Caught offside that time. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Owen. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Owen. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. And here's Ibrahimovic. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Driving forward. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Lohan Bagan takes a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And he's had it nicked away. Koundé. Rooney. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Camavinga! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. And that was very necessary. Chef. And a chance! Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. Messi. And it's Serginho. He is through here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Serginho's cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Back they go.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out for a throw. It's a poor throw, that. Picked off with relative ease. Guardiola. Nagatomo. And he cuts out the supply. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still... Goes for a shot! In he goes again! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Owen fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitutions taking place.
Mohun Bagan can make their change now with a break in play. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nagatomo. And it's Rijkaard. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Back where it came from. Shot could be on. Guardiola getting this one clear. And here's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is good alertness. That's a sharp pass. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Messi stood up well to him there. Ruben Neves. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Hello,
So,
everybody.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And that's where we have to end it. From Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Owen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had... Oh, no, what has happened here? Scholes. He's through on goal here. And a chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Scholes. Edmilson. Tries from a long way out. Wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And here's Owen, but it's Nakamura. That's really nicely played. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's having a shot! Scholes is the team's great visionary.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Marquinhos. Saka, can he latch on to this? And he's taking no chances there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Here comes another cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Brazil with the corner. They're first. Albert Ferrer is there, and he can get that clear. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Mohun Bagan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saka. And he's quick to return it. Marquinhos has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Takes a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. No, just not quite.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Saka has found the net here, of course. Mohun Bagan do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets.
Tries a shot! Nearly, but not quite. And he's taking no chances there. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Driving forward, he's got away. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He is through here. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gerrard. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Marquinhos.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hazard looking to receive it in space. Albert Ferrer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. Gerrard. Zanetti has the space to scheme. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's having a go! That was probably asking just too much. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Mohun Bagan currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
For your safety.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start. And the volley! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Marquinhos clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Thinks about the shot. This is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Hazard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mohun Bagan still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Saka. That is ended up in no man's land. Aim forwards. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Corner number 3 coming up.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nagatomo cuts out the pass. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi. This is a promising build-up. Oh, what a ball! Owen! Azar. Oh, this looks sharp. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Mahmoud Bagan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found space here. Oh, well played, well played. It's a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide, played in with purpose. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Owen. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, important interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute
1
added
minute
time.
to add, according to the board. And this is Owen. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Owen, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Big chance! Goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Over to the right flank. Young chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Mohun Bagan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Figo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Figo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Yamal. Oh, super ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that's well seen too. Short changes him with that pass. Donatoni. Vieira. Donatoni. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ibrahimovic, and he's got away from him. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's played through for him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Baresi tries to clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Guardiola. And it's Owen. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Donatoni. Look at the space here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Figo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Figo showed... And the shot! Donatoni. Vieira. Donatoni. He's being urged to shoot. Messi. Now the ball in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Owen. Owen, oh, great leap! And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. Now it's Owen. Neymar. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Kane. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Gerrard can clear it away. And here's Figo. And this is Kane. And he can clear it away. That pass isn't the best. Owen. And the referee has blown for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Mohun Bagan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
So we're off again. Baresi. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shot could be on. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Driving forward.
Bagan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He is through here. Looking for options for movement. That's a... Goes for a shot! And he scores! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Vieira. Mohun Bagan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now it's Owen. Played out towards the right wing. Nagatomo to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with. Gerrard. Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. Ibrahimovic. A lot of space ahead of him. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Beckham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Donatoni.
Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar knocks it into space. And this is Owen. Oh, good climb! He's got a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Joe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Silvestre tries to play it through. He is through here. Neymar. Silvestre has it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Sony. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Van Basten. Rijkaard. Baresi. Baresi touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Van Basten. And it's... He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cannavaro.
Rahun Bagan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Sade is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar has the... It's Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good ball! That's very neat.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He has found the way through. And that's gone loose. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Mohun Bagan do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the full-backs are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Neymar running with intent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he skips past his man. And it's Gerrard. Rijkaard. Sony. Applies the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Sané actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, again there's no way through. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Dijk. And it's Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's Cannavaro. Can he get onto this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Mohun Bagan currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Mohun Bagan.
And a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's being urged to shoot. Gerrard. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's found a way through. He shifted it to the flank. Gerrard. Almost an hour gone. Spread it left. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Little pass back, and it's Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Silvestre. Good running, strong and purposeful. This looks promising. And he's quick to return it. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And here's Sane. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, they can break here. Silvestre. And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of it? Shoots! And he hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution in progress.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Mohun Bagan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Stojkovic running with the ball. Steaming on goalwards. And it's pulled... Getting up there! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Number 8.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Crosses it in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neymar. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Duke clears it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ferdinand. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And Silvestre. We are into stoppage time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. And here's Neymar. Scholes takes a shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! They forced the error and And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
During the match at all times.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. And this is Griezmann. Lookman. Oh, he's been caught napping. Drives it in. And he's there to clear it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Modric. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Simeone receives it in a good position here.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, important interception. Longley gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Modric can see things others simply cannot. He is just caressing the ball. There's the shot! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Number 24.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Ferran Torres wins the duel this time. Lewandowski, and he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Simeone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Lewandowski. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Griezmann. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lookman. Now it's Simeone. Simeone stood his ground strongly. Lewandowski. That's an imaginative pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's destined for the flank. Five minutes till the break. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski makes a dash for it. He's found some space. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity.
Griezmann! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cleared away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Mohun Bagan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Down to business again. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And one more try! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Baina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's some shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And now he has two. Mohun Bagan find a position of real strength now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Griezmann. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Substitution
So
in
time for
progress.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's superb. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Kubasi gets it away. And he was quick to react. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Cross into the box. And that should get the job done. They've got a corner here.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 24, Mbappe. Number 23, Ferran Torres. Coming on the
Clearance is
field,
short.
Number 10, Messi.
And now they
Number
can spring out of
17,
defence.
Sule. Number 27,
Now it's Simeone.
Ryan.
Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Koke.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bojan Krkic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
After 79 minutes.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming it.
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And that takes him up to 30.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Mohun Bagan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. Guardiola. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he welcomes real chance! And yes, it's there! truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Paul Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Gonzalez. Raul. And here's Messi. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's burst through. He's having a shot! And that's a shot finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both right. Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. And this is Bale. Picked out shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Mohun Bagan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Driven in. Oh, well played.
Mohun Bagan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Güler clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Real chance! And it's a goal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Leon have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely spread. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Mohun Bagan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a promising position. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. Played it again. Bullish header! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Leon are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's a decent clearance. Shot could be on. Skim chance for a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Bale. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Mohan Baga. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to it? I've fallen kindly here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Albert Ferrer wins the duel this time. Mohan Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Edmilson, nicely aimed pass. Oh, good spread. Arda Güler tries to play it through. Lewandowski is in a really good position out wide.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Modric. Bale. That's very neat. Tries one from range. It's anyone's ball now. And this is shoots! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back.
Decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. It's all becoming so easy. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
It's Bale! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! So could they be onto something here? Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Edmilson. Isco. And it's Edmilson. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alaba, good, strong midfield running here. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's gone route one. That's good play. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's beaten the last man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Lewandowski under intense pressure.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
That pass isn't the best. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 19.
Can he get on the end of this? Modric calmly anticipates. Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Lewandowski. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Ups for safety. That's a sharp pass. And he's managed to get free. Oh, big chance! And yes, it's there! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Sobrino, the final 5 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Isco. He came in hard, very hard. Isco. And here's Bale. And he is Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're back within reach! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Isco, and he was quick to react. 4 extra minutes added on. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Marius Curena. Marchal. Marius Curena. Nice sequence of passes this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Lewandowski. That's going wide left. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, perfectly measured that. Daddy. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Quarter of an hour played. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Daddy. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Great chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
It's Bale! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Mohun Bagan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rudiger gets a foot in here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Betia wins the duel this time. Betia defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And it's Guardiola. And here's Ferran Torres. Nicely spread. Bale has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lohun Bagan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marius Corena. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. Torres! This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And for the first half, that is that. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Lohun Bagan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Lohun Bagan looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's picked his way through, shoots! It's a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Lohun Bagan are having a ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Betia. Now Marius Corena. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in a great position here. Marius Corena was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Big chance! And he's stuck it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
Daddy, looking for options for movement.
Lewandowski.
Daddy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No way through there. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Now it's for shapes to shoot! He's put it wide.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The
Substitutions
touch was
taking
perfection,
place.
the finish, imperfection.
Betia. Not Dadier. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good ball, good take. Dadier. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Bellingham! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. And can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bale goes short. Now it's Bale. And it's Modric. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, what a... And the shot! It's a loose ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Modric. Oh, that's neat. It's Modric!
Added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, there was plenty on that. Martial. Distributed tidily. Modric. Lewandowski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Mohan Bagan looking by any yardstick. it.